The whole way we built Documenta 15 is an economic experimentation in terms of how it's been organized collectively through the majlises and the collective pots. And the kiosks and the gallery are ways, on the one hand, to use the opportunity of Documenta 15, where often a lot of merchandise and works are sold, to actually liberate that money from the market and bring it to this value-based economy, that is the lumbung economy, where we can decide ourselves, like, what are the principles of this economy, how can it be fairer shared amongst the members, how can it be contributing to sustainability.
The point, it's very simple actually. How to learn from each other, that's one. How to sustain each other, that's two. And three, coming up with new imaginations, how to sustain us, all of our practice, all together, further in the future.
Lumbung Kios, hey, 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 hey.
With the lumbung kios, the idea is that we want to have another kind of like generate some other income through selling the merchandise from the artists and also lumbung members and their ecosystem. So this one is one merchandise from Hollywood, Uganda.
This is a good example.
From tropical tap water. So we also have some books here, some publications.
Kiosks or shops can be a place to meet, a place to gather. Not just focusing on the economic aspect of the sales, but what it could do to the social aspect of our life. It's my favorite.
So don't forget to shopping. Okay, nice.
Yeah. There are a lot of ways to explain what is lumbung kiosk. To me, it's a gathering, it's a happening, it's a sharing, it's harvesting a lot of things.
I think it's about knowledge practice. How do we use our artistic practice into the economical sphere? How to add value to our resource from our community. And also for our practice.
What we see during Documenta is like a first articulation of lumbung kiosk, like a task, and see how it developed, how the network also maybe connect. So it's very nice to see this, or to have space or privilege to be able to test and articulate.
The Lumbung Gallery is a communal gallery which is governed by all artists, all collectives of Documenta, as well as the artistic team and ruangrupa. We have made a new way of pricing artworks. So we're using production cost and basic needs to calculate the prices of the artworks. And we've developed a way of distributing the proceeds. 70% of the sales go directly to the artist and 30% go into a lumbung pot, which is accessible by all artists.
It's a collective. It's not a gallery, not a commercial gallery sense.
Yeah, because the commercial gallery usually has individuals standing there and has a name on it. And I think the Lumbung Gallery really carries the name of the Lumbung. So I think this is the beautiful part on it.
Here, it's not exactly supporting an individual artist. It's supporting the whole community.
So the Lumbung Gallery is not only for selling object-based work, it is also for attempting to convince collectors and museum collections to practice other kinds of collecting where the non-object works, like workshops, like community-based work, where they are committed to it.
Yeah, so basically you see an artwork that you like. You can then scan the QR code and you get to the website of the Lumbung Gallery with Brito Arts Trust, and then you can get in contact with us and we'll send you information for the works that you're interested in. The idea is to keep the Lumbung Gallery running. The way it will be conceived is not yet clear. So we will see what we can facilitate and see where it makes sense to develop this idea further. We definitely want to develop it further because we think it bears great potential, and the interest also in the Lumbung Gallery has been immense. So we will definitely grow it and develop it, but I think this is something that we will find out in the future.